This is a Valis A ton. I got in an argument today, of course on Facebook, with a military guy who's serving over in, I think, Iraq, wrote a poem. And he's pretty angry with some of us back home, understandably, about how he's fighting for us and we don't care. And so I can really truly understand that. The thing with typing for me when I'm commenting is I'm not the greatest typer, and so it's hard for me to put my ideas on there, so I thought I'd video log this for you, the guy who commented. All I'm trying to say is, if you're over there fighting for my freedom, and this is what you're telling me, I'm here doing the same. When I was 10, after having watched The Killing Fields, 300 different Vietnam movies, growing up in the projects that I grew up in Rochester, the government housing, with a lot of ex-Vietnam vets, and watching them all fucked up, I learned at a very young age, that when this government goes to war, a lot of times it does not care about its people. You see this in the returning vets, you see this in the PTSD, you see this in vets coming back saying how they felt that they were forced to kill people that they didn't have to, and this was their thing. They felt as if they were terrorists. That is a natural thing, and don't disrespect your own people that are serving there also coming out and trying to say something. I respect that you put on a uniform. I respect the police that put on a uniform, the firemen, the ambulance, everybody who is into that. It's a high stressful job, and I totally get it, but it does not give you an excuse or carte blanche. Your actions are what determine you. Simply by putting on a uniform does not equal my respect, except for the respect that I give just automatically because I think that you're trying to do a service for me. But the reality is some of you in there are not as good or what you pretend to be, and the vast majority are. I've got friends in the military, I've got family in the military. I wish I'd know some of my family a little bit better. Some of them like me, some of them don't. I respect that they're there. I don't have to agree with these wars. This is what being American is about. Well, you're over there, I'm over here fighting so that when you come back that there's a country, that you have a free country. That is my duty as an American, to keep this country, the same constitutional country that you think and I think we're both fighting for, which really truly doesn't exist. They've end-runned us. We are more alike than you think. I realize you're over there and you're angry and you're doing these things that maybe you want to do, maybe you don't want to do. But let me say this to any of the fellow Americans who are out there getting ready to join or in the service. I appreciate you that you think you're there for me. At this point, I am 100% against every single one of these wars. This is an imperialistic action on our part as Americans. Our military has gone wild. You're dying over there. People are dying here. People are dying everywhere. Enough of this war. Until you drop down the guns, this won't stop. You want to protect our country? Protect our borders. Be here. This is not right, and you know it. What's going on over there? This is just some other fucking holy war. Kill the fucking Muslims. Kill the fucking Christians. It's enough. Stop. Is for fucking, they're playing you off this, and we're in there for fucking oil, or the price of fucking oil. I get it. You know what? Ultimately, it's not our fucking oil. I drive a gas-guzzling motherfucking truck. I'm as guilty as anybody else. I'm not excusing myself from this. But this is the reality. This is their land. Over there. Their country. This is our country. Let's fix our country instead of policing the rest of this world. Let's not become another UN fucking puppet, fucking mercenary squad. Look around you. If you're in service, thank you, and I mean this. 5 minutes ago, I was crying at how this man's not really fucking understanding what I'm trying. I do care. It is not that. It's just, I don't agree. I don't fucking agree. That doesn't make me unpatriotic or less than an American. I care about you. Okay? I care about my family. I care about my nieces, from my sisters that, I want them to have a good world to be in. One that doesn't involve mindless killing. And at this point, we're all puppets to the politicians. Look at our system. It's so fucking corrupt. How could we even think that anything that's going on outside that militarily at this point is serving us, the people? It's not. You want to serve the people? Let's come home. Let's come home. Let's take care of our communities. I want you to come back, take care of your families, like I know that most of you want to. And I know, because I have friends that are in the service, that most of you guys know what's going on. And so I get kind of offended when these guys say this side stuff. I realize you're there. You're there. But some of you aren't there for me. Some of you are there for fucking a variety of reasons. It is not as simplistic as you want to make it seem. I made a choice. I won't kill another person for somebody else unless I know it is the right thing to do. I get after 9/11. Okay, we are 11 years fucking later, and everywhere in the fucking world, give me a break. This is not how we are meant to live. And I need to stop being angry. And I need to start being the man that I want to be. And it's hard. It's hard. There's so much confusion out there. And I mean, I'm high strung. You know, it doesn't take much. I'm very passionate about what I believe in. Just as passionate as you are about what you believe in. Feel me here. We just have different routes of going about doing it. At the end of the day, I want you and your family home, safe, you know, sitting around the fire talking about how much you guys love each other, or how, you know, how wonderful your kids had a day at school, and, you know, in this free country, you know, where they aren't forced to take vaccinations, where they aren't forced to take a healthcare system that they find corrupt, where they aren't forced to do these things. The very things that you're fighting for are what I'm fighting for here. It's just in a different way. If you're there and I'm there, no one is here. No one is here. And our forefathers, our founding fathers, have repeatedly warned us against this. And here we are, turned against each other because we have a difference of opinion. Because I'm telling you, stop using me as an excuse to be over there. Come home. I'll fucking die. I would rather die than have you die for me. Does that make any sense to you? That's the kind of man I am. I don't want you giving your life for me. I will sacrifice it. Now, if you're doing it for other people, great. More fucking power to you. But this is one American to another American. Come home. Come home. You've done your job. You've served your country. Your country is not serving you now. Come home and let people like me, or other people, or people, or not even me, other people that you may not agree with me, but let us show how much we actually do care by taking care of our communities now. Because this killing has got to stop. You know, they're coming for our guns here in this country. You've read the UN mandate. So when you're over there, they're going to be coming here, and as far as I know, all our soldiers are over there. So another thing to think about, you know, another thing to think about. It's not as it seems. And so for you out there, the men and women of the United States, and, you know, as a matter of fact, for any country that you believe you're out there serving your government and the people of your country, I respect that. Stop. Stop. Think. Think. There's war everywhere. Please. Not every Muslim wants to kill you. Not every Christian wants to kill you. Not every Buddhist or every gay person wants to touch your kids. You know, it's not like, well, actually, I know no gay person that actually wants to touch your kids. To tell you the truth, I'm not gay, I'm straight. I have friends that are gay, right? And I've never met a more loving people. And I'm not saying their politics are fucking good. And some of them are. It's just like anybody else. It has nothing to do with color, race, or sex, or gender. We need to get through this. And start, I don't know, this is a long one, I'm sorry, but I did want to apologize to any of the men out there and women that are serving this country if what I said offended you, but I have to say what I gotta say. I gotta say it, and I didn't mean any disrespect for you, but if you're fighting for one thing, then it's for my right to fucking say something, and here I'm saying it. You know, I'm standing up. The thing that I hear complain from my friends that are over there serving, saying, why the fuck aren't you people up? I'm up. I am up. Thanks. Valis Etan.